I just wanted to say hello to everybody today and let you know how my day went. This is a video blog of my experiences, and today was a hard day. I work in customer service mostly because I like to help people, but a lot of times I feel like we're just the doormats for the company because we're the front line for basically everybody's complaints, and people usually don't have good things to say. I work in a pharmacy, but it's in the call center. Love my job there, but today was just really, really hard on me. I'm still upset about not having the stuff from my doctor that I wanted, and I just wanted to get better. I mean, I was really, really looking forward to that. So today was still a hard day for me. Every call, it just seemed like people were so mean. I mean, I can take a lot of criticism, a lot. I've been through so much in my life, it's unbelievable. But today, it was like people were calling me incompetent because their doctors wouldn't call in their prescriptions, and because we don't like spoon feed them basically every little thing, which we do a lot for our customers and our patients and whatnot. And I try to think of everybody that I'm helping as my family. This is my sister or my grandmother or my mom or whoever on the other line of this, on the phone that I'm trying to help. And I don't know what it was. Today was just a horrible, horrible day. And, I know that I took more Klonopin than I was supposed to, even though it's the lowest dose and I know it's in much higher doses. I took more today because it was the only way I could stay at work. And I am not a pill popper, but I also know that if I had not done that, I probably would have left work because I was so stressed out. I gave myself a headache, and it was just a horrible day. I don't even know how to explain it to you. It's like most people can just let things go, and most of the time I can, at work anyway, and I don't take it personal, but there was so many bad calls today, just one after the other, and it made me feel like I was incompetent, even though I know I'm a really good customer service person. It made me feel bad because I couldn't help people. It made me feel bad because I couldn't change their situations, and I felt really helpless today. There were a few people that kind of made up for that, but I wonder, when I say that most of us who are bipolar are very empathic, we pick up on other people's emotions, and I do that on the phone, and I hear, I can't say a whole lot because of HIPAA privacy, so I can make it very vague. There was a gentleman who was trying to get his pain medication, and everyone knows how hard it is to get pain meds. I mean, you have to like double prove. This guy was paralyzed. He had rods in his back, and rather than sit there and be disabled and just take disability, he takes his pain medication, and that allows him to function throughout his day. And he was having a very hard time getting his medication, and I went out of my way. It was a 2-hour call. I was an hour and a half later than my shift. I spent the time, I found, a pharmacy that had both of his meds in stock so he could get them, and things like that. I mean, those kind of calls are what makes it worth it. I'm not sure that I want to be a customer service rep for the rest of my life. I really do have a heart for helping other people. I want to be a counselor, maybe, I think. I mentioned that before, but, I came home and I was really, really upset. Just this day just wore me out all the way to the core of my being. And it's hard not to let things get to you like that. I mean, it's just really hard because, like I said, everybody who's bipolar that I know, including myself, we don't have a very good shield when it comes to emotions. We get all of it full force, just full force. And it's like a tidal wave and an avalanche all at once and an earthquake, and it just shakes you to your core. And I have all these things going on that I was thinking about, and I just wanted to go home so bad. I was supposed to have today off, but they didn't give it to me because there wasn't enough time off. So there was just a lot going on, and I promised myself when I got home that I wasn't just going to come home and bitch to my boyfriend, and I didn't. I mean, I told him, but I also tried to let it go once I explained. I have a habit of repeating things, mostly because it still bounces around in my head, and the thoughts are just kind of like, the best way I can explain it is that my brain is a TV, and someone else has the remote, and someone keeps channel surfing and never stops on the same thing, but then they keep cycling through it, and it frustrates me because I know I can't do anything at the moment, but I still feel that way, and it doesn't go away. And I know once I get on the rest of my medications, that will help some, but it was really hard today because I didn't want everybody at work to think I was crazy. It was very hard not to break down. I stepped away from my desk for a while just to breathe. Like I said, I enjoy helping people a lot, but when they are cruel to you for no reason, there's no excuse for that. I mean, there really isn't. For someone to sit there and call me a liar when I'm looking straight at the facts and I'm telling them what's going on. I know you're not supposed to take things personally, and I normally don't, but today was not one of those days. Today was a bad bipolar day for me. I feel a lot better now that I'm home, and I know that I don't have to be at work for 2 days because I took Monday off. I'm going to try to see if I can get in somewhere to get better meds, more meds than I'm on now. I know that that's very important in balancing myself out, and it will help me deal with my emotions and everything better too. But I just wanted to briefly kind of let you guys know how my day went, and to let you know that I'm thinking of all of you out there, and I hope that, whatever happened to you today that brought you down, that you were able to find some small little piece of joy somewhere, like I was with the one patient that I was able to help, and knowing that I had the day off and I can take care of some things without stress and without missing work. Those things are, I try to take all the little joys, and I'm trying to focus more on the positive and letting go. And this is a very hard thing to relearn. I've had a lot of negative programming in my head because of the abuse that I've been through. And, they try to make you not have any self-confidence so that you don't tell what's going on, that you don't tell the secret, And when I realized that I was being mind controlled that way, I was about 15 or 16. I went in the opposite direction, and I went straight to defiance whenever I could. Not in a bad way. I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't do anything wrong, but I would do anything to stand up for myself, and I still do. And that includes standing up for people that I love too. So, there were some good things that happened today, but there was a lot of bad things, and sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for customer service, just because for someone like me, it's so emotionally draining that I feel like at the end of the day, sometimes I have nothing left inside, and I feel hollow and empty sometimes. And I take Seroquel to go to sleep at night, and thank God for that, because Otherwise, I would sit there and lay there and I could close my eyes, but there's always this kaleidoscope of images and things going through my head constantly, and it's almost impossible to sleep without that. So thank God for the Seroquel. And there's some days when that doesn't even work, but I just wanted to let you know that I made it through today, and I didn't let it keep me down. I tried to replace the positive, but I hope to hear from some of you and to hear some of your stories and concerns, and maybe how, you know, being bipolar is different for you than it is for me, because I know everybody's different. But in any case, this is probably going to be a shorter one tonight, shorter, like 12 minutes, but it's my mini Friday, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off today, and I will share more with you tomorrow. Everyone have a good night, and bless you in whatever religion you follow. If not, positive thoughts your way, positive energy, energy from the universe, whatever it is you believe in that keeps you strong, that keeps you focused. Thank you again for listening, and I will speak to you all later.